Since you define division in terms of multiplication, you can extend the property for multiplying radical expressions. If the indexes are the same, you can write a quotient of roots as a root of quotient. So take note on the left, when multiplying, the square root of 2 times the square root of 3 can be rewritten as the square root of the product, 2 times 3. And the cube root of 4 times the cube root of 5, note the common index of 3, can be rewritten as the cube root of the product, 4 times 5. When dividing, the square root of 2 over the square root of 3, common index of 2, can be rewritten as the square root of 2/3. Similarly, the cube root of 4 over the cube root of 5, a common index of 3, can be rewritten as the cube root of 4/5. Take note, property, combining radical expressions, quotients. If the nth root of a and the nth root of b are real numbers, and b does not equal 0, then the nth root of a over the nth root of b equals the nth root of a over b, the quotient. Problem 4. Dividing radical expressions. What is the simplest form of the quotient? Part A, the square root of 18x to the 5th power over the square root of 2x cubed. Since the numerator and denominator have a common index of 2, we can use the property from the previous slide to rewrite this quotient as simply the square root of the quotient 18x to the 5th power over 2x cubed. Simplifying the radicand, this becomes the square root of 9x squared. Note 9 is a perfect square, as is x squared, so this simply becomes 3x. Part B, the cube root of 162y to the 5th power over the cube root of 3y squared. A common index value of 3 indicates that we can rewrite this quotient as the cube root of the quotient 162y to the 5th power over 3y squared. Simplifying the radicand, we have the cube root of 54y cubed. Note that 54 is the product of the perfect cube 27 and 2, and y cubed itself is already a perfect cube, so we rewrite this cube root expression as the cube root of 27 y cubed times the cube root of 2. We can think of 27y cubed as 3 cubed y cubed, and so we rewrite the expression the cube root of 3 cubed y cubed times the cube root of 2. And simplifying the expression on the left, that's 3y times the cube root of 2. Your turn. What is the simplest form of the expression? The cube root of 24x squared over the cube root of 3x.